Hi, and welcome to another episode of Around the Kitchen with Steve. Today we are going to make vegetable stock in our electric pressure cooker. It's very simple to make. You can do it with scraps of vegetables you have around the house, or you can follow my recipe here, and I'll give you some suggestions throughout to tell you what you can replace these vegetables with. So the first thing we want to put into our electric pressure cooker is 8 cups of water. This is the only vessel in my house that I have that can hold 8 cups of water. So we put that in there. Next, I'm dumping in what I've already chopped up, which is 2 small leeks. If you don't have leeks, you can use onions. A half a bag of small carrots. If you have big carrots at home, you'd want to use 3 or 4. If you don't have carrots, but you have parsnips, you can use that. And we're doing 1 sweet potato, peeled and quartered. If you don't have sweet potatoes, you can use yams, you can use white potato. And we are doing a bunch of parsley, but you can use thyme if you have that at home. Realistically, any veggie scraps you have, you can use to make this. So we're gonna dump our veggie scraps in there. And don't worry, they're in huge pieces, because at the end, when the pressure cooking is done, we're going to scoop out all of the vegetables and just keep the broth. And for a little flavor, we're doing a teaspoon of salt, kosher salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. So we're just going to drop that in there. Now we're going to put our lid on. This is always the hardest part for me, making sure it lines up correctly. Ooh, actually it worked out great that time. Make sure that your pressure cooker is on seal. You want to turn your device on. You want to choose the pressure cooker setting. You want to keep it on high. And this is going to go for 30 minutes. When the 30 minutes are up, we are going to do a slow 5-minute pressure release, and then we are going to force it out. When this is all done, we'll scoop out our veggies, and then we will have broth that we can use for any number of meals. You can use it as the base for a soup. You can use it as to cook rice with, to make pasta with. You can use it to saute with in place of oil for a healthier item to use for sauteing. So I will be back in a few minutes when this timer is much closer to ending, so I can show you what the next steps are. We have less than 10 seconds on our timer. When the timer is up, we are going to allow the timer to clear and then start the new timer for our 5-minute natural air release. Once that is done, we will then do a forced manual release where we have our geyser action. All right, we have just about 10 seconds left on our 5-minute natural release timer. I'm going to manually release the pressure valve and cause the geyser action. Just be aware, the longer something is in the pressure cooker, the longer the geyser is going to be. So don't be worried if it's a minute and water and air is still coming out of your device. I will be back momentarily once that is done shooting out, and we will see what we have in our pot. All right, a little lady just woke up from her nap and decided she has to be a part of the video, even though she's not looking. But let's open up and see what's inside. Ooh, sorry, honey, didn't mean to scare you there. All right, we have a beautiful smell. Do you smell that, Patty? We made that for you, so you can have it for your soups. So, what to do with the leftover vegetables? I am going to scoop out these vegetables using a colander, and then I'm going to put them in this blender, because with your leftover vegetables, you can now use this as the base for a roux. You can use it in chilies, you can use it in gravies, you can use it in anywhere else that you need to use a roux. And this is great for you because it doesn't have butter, so it's lower in calories. So once you've scooped out all the vegetables, you're going to be left with there's still some in there. You're going to be left with this beautiful clear liquid that has all the flavors and aromas of those vegetables and spices. And you can put them in some good old-fashioned Chinese food soup containers. Put those lids on, you can put them in the refrigerator, you can use it immediately, or you can freeze it. So, thank you for spending time with me today as we learned how to make electric pressure cooker vegetable stock. We hope you have a great day, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you.